we are going to study how to prove irrationality of numbers. In lower classes, you have studied irrational numbers and their properties. An irrational number is a number which cannot be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, etc. These numbers are irrational numbers. For any prime number p, root p is an irrational number. This irrationality of numbers can be proved by the method of contradiction. Let's see how to prove root 2 is an irrational number. To prove root 2 is irrational, let's assume to the contrary that root 2 is rational such that root 2 equals a by b, where a and b are coprime and b not equal to 0. What do you mean by coprime? Coprime numbers are the numbers which do not have any common factor. For example, 3 and 4. When we consider 3 and 4, these two numbers do not have any common factor other than 1. Therefore, 3 and 4 are coprime numbers. Okay, then squaring both sides, we get 2 equal to a squared by b squared. Therefore, a squared equal to 2b squared. A squared equal to 2b squared. That be equation number 1. Okay. Therefore, we can see that 2 is a factor of a squared. By the second theorem, we have already studied the second theorem in the last class. Let p be a prime number and p divides a square, then p divides a also. Therefore, by using that theorem, here we can say that 2 divides a square, then 2 divides a also. Since 2 divides a, it is very clear 2 is a factor of a. So, a equals 2c for some integer c. Substitute a equal to 2c in equation number 1. Then we get 2c whole square equal to 2b square. That is 4c square is equal to 2b square. Therefore, b square equals 4c squared by 2. That is equal to 2c square. B squared equal to 2c square. It means that 2 is a factor of b square. Again, by the second theorem, 2 divides b square, then 2 divides b also. Now consider these two things. Here 2 divides a and here 2 divides b. What does it mean? It means that 2 is a common factor of a and b. So it contradicts the fact that a and b are coprime. So our assumption is wrong. Hence, we can conclude that root 2 is an irrational number. The next question is, prove that root 2 plus root 5 is irrational. Root 2 plus root 5 is irrational. Let's assume to the contrary that root 2 plus root 5 is rational such that root 2 plus root 5 equals a by b, where a and b are coprime numbers and b not equal to 0. Therefore, a by b minus root 2 is equal to root 5. Rearrange the term, we get a by b minus root 2 equals root 5. And squaring both sides, we get a by b minus root 2 the whole square equals root 5 square. Expand this by using the identity a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b square. So it becomes a squared by b square minus 2 root 2 a by b plus 2 equals 5. Simplifying, therefore a square by b square minus 5 plus 2 is equal to 2 root 2 a by b, implies a squared by b squared minus 3 equals 2 root 2 a by b. Simplifying, implies a square minus 3b square by b squared equal to 2 root 2 a by b. Okay, therefore root 2 is equal to, so what is root 2? Root 2 equals a squared minus 3b squared divided by 2ab. A squared minus 3b squared divided by 2ab. But a is an integer, b is an integer, 3 integer, 2 is also an integer. So a squared minus 3b squared is an integer, by 2ab is another integer. An integer by integer becomes what? An integer by integer becomes a rational number. So root 2 is a rational number. Why? Because a squared minus 3b square by 2ab becomes a rational number. Therefore, root 2 is a rational number. Okay? But we have already proved that root 2 is an irrational number. So, this contradicts the fact that root 2 is an irrational number. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. So, we can conclude that root 2 plus root 5 is irrational.